Oh friends, I want to speak to you about a truth many wish to skip. Everyone longs for illumination, for insight that arrives suddenly and lifts the heart into clarity. Few wish for discipline. Discipline feels slow, repetitive, unrewarded. It does not shine. It does not announce itself. And yet, illumination that arrives without discipline does not last. It dazzles briefly, then fades, leaving confusion deeper than before. Discipline is not the opposite of illumination. It is its foundation. I have seen people chase light the way others chase spectacle. They move from teacher to teacher, experience to experience, hoping for a moment that will change everything. When a glimpse appears, they rejoice. When it fades, they despair. They believe something has been lost. In truth, nothing was lost. What was missing was the ground to hold what appeared. Light without preparation overwhelms. It blinds instead of guiding. O seekers, discipline is not punishment. It is alignment practiced daily. It is the quiet choosing of attention over distraction, patience over impulse, honesty over performance. These choices rarely feel spiritual. They feel ordinary, even tedious, but they shape the vessel. Illumination does not pour itself into a cracked container. Discipline repairs the cracks, slowly, without spectacle. I learned this when insight visited me before steadiness had formed. I tasted something vast and luminous, then returned to my habits unchanged. The contrast was painful. I mistook this pain for longing, but it was an imbalance. Light had arrived where discipline had not yet built support. The result was confusion, not clarity. Only later did I understand that discipline must come first, not to earn illumination, but to receive it safely. Oh friends, discipline trains the body, not just the mind. It teaches you when to stop, when to continue, when to wait. It teaches you to remain present when nothing remarkable seems to be happening. This remaining is essential. Illumination does not trust impatience. It arrives when staying has become natural. O seekers, many resist discipline because it threatens identity. Discipline reveals inconsistency. It exposes self-deception. It does not flatter. It does not reward immediately. And because it does not reward, it feels thankless. But discipline is not meant to be thanked. It is meant to be trusted. Over time, it builds a stability that insight alone cannot provide. There is a danger in confusing intensity with depth. Intensity feels alive. Discipline feels dull. But intensity burns quickly. Discipline endures. Illumination that rests on intensity fades with it. Illumination that rests on discipline becomes integrated. It changes how you walk, speak, and listen. It becomes usable, not just memorable. O beloved ones, discipline teaches humility. You submit to rhythm rather than inspiration. You show up even when desire is absent. This submission is not a loss of freedom. It is freedom from dependence on mood. When discipline matures, illumination can appear quietly and stay. It does not need to shock you awake. You are already awake enough to notice it. I have seen people abandon the path because discipline felt dry. They waited for the feeling to return before continuing. But discipline is what invites feeling back in a deeper form. Feeling that comes and goes is not reliable. Presence that remains is. Discipline cultivates this remaining. Oh friends, discipline also protects illumination from pride. When insight arrives after long practice, it is received with gratitude rather than possession. You do not claim it, you recognize it as a visitor. Discipline has taught you patience, so you do not rush to display what you have seen. You allow it to settle and shape you before you speak of it. Ask yourselves where you are waiting for light without tending the ground, where you want certainty without consistency, where you seek transformation without daily alignment. These questions are not meant to discourage. They are meant to orient. Illumination is generous, but it is not careless. O seekers, do not despise the ordinary work, the repetition, the small corrections, the uncelebrated choices. This is where discipline lives, and this is where illumination finds a home. Light does not ask for drama, it asks for stability. When discipline comes before illumination, illumination stays. It does not overwhelm, it clarifies. It becomes part of how you live, rather than a memory you chase. And when that happens, you no longer seek light for its own sake. You live from it, quietly. O friends, walk patiently, tend the ground. Let discipline do its quiet work. Illumination knows where to find you. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes.